Can you feel it?
Yeah, I say something witty.
Can you feel the feeling of manliness?
Wow.
Found your own school. Ha! So shallow. How can a manly man
Manly
inspire
man.
something? Please, I can't.
You're enjoying
take
the same as me,
anymore.
aren't you?
I'm gonna die. Yohei, save me, save me.
I thought you were taking a bath though.
Did you hear that?
Who goes there?
How many people are possessed in them anyways?
And now he's coming this way.
No, don't come any closer.
Aren't you brothers?
Help!
What do we do?
I thought this is the part where you embrace him or something.
Oh, poor thing. Yohei, your brother's life is hanging in the balance, and he's using his final breaths to call on you for help. The way it looks to me is that Shingo feels terribly resentful to you about something. Would
you mind sharing with the
telling me
class?
I don't know what to tell you. I don't know.
You don't know. But surely you should have more insight than anyone else into how your brother came to be this way? Your brother is your closest relative.
Hurry
You
up
must
and
have
say
known,
it.
and yet 5 whole days pass before it occurs to you to come and seek help from me. As you wish. It's fine by me if you don't want to tell the truth.
But still, you're gonna pay us, right?
But after Shingo dies, you'll be next. It's futile trying to escape. Anywhere in the world you run to, it will be right behind your back. After all, you did summon it together.
All right, I'll talk. I'll tell you everything.
Shouken.
Yes, that's it. The one that's all the rage right now. You just have to recite an incantation at midnight and your wish will be granted. Just like the book described, we drew the magic symbol, stepped inside it barefoot at midnight, said the incantation, and lo and behold, spheres of light appeared all around us. After my brother wished to become a swordmaster, it really worked. Out of nowhere, he suddenly had these amazing sword skills.
Tell me, you want him to be a sword master or you want your brother to live to see tomorrow?
Because I was worried that if he goes back to normal, I just wanted to keep this under wraps until we'd managed to get the dojo set up and paid off our debt. So I was thinking that maybe Lady Guji might have a way to get my brother back to normal, but let him keep his
How can he
sword
keep skills which isn't even his to begin with?
My, look at you with your ingenious schemes. Stop deluding yourself. These newfound sword skills are
Exactly
not
what I
his.
said.
They belong to the spirit that has possessed
Makes
him.
me wonder who that spirit is.
You're right. We were wrong to do what we did.
Your turn now, my little friend. Toss the salt
Wait, there's two
and
little
then draw
friends.
your sword.
Paimon, go. Did I bonk him on the head or something?
What is that?
That's what you summoned. And look, now that Shingo's no use, it's coming straight for you.
Save me! Save me!
Miko, he fainted.
Ah, well, send his
We
go.
do nothing. But you, little one, just a quick fight and
You
this
say
will
we
all
and then
be
you,
over.
you.
Who's this?
Arakawa
A
Koji.
fellow swordmaster.
Swordmaster, oh, you're too kind.
Come on, fight me!
He's coming. Be careful.
Don't need your words now. Sure was a piece of work back in the day, weren't you?
What a rush! I haven't felt this great in a long time.
He disappeared. But he looked pretty content.
That's what they
at the end
summoned,
there.
Paimon.
We can talk about it later. They're about to wake up.
Yeah, this is your side of work. Don't drag me into this. I threw salt, alright?
What am I doing here?
Shingo, are you alright?
Back to mundane life, boys.
Yohei, I had the weirdest dream. I dreamed that I wasn't a useless loser with a sword anymore. I even beat one of Domon's disciples. But then I realized I couldn't control my own body. And there was this voice in my ear talking to me constantly. I was terrified and I wanted to take control of my body back, but I couldn't. And the voice kept talking about manliness.
What a loser.
Shingo, we shouldn't have made that wish. We summoned a spirit and it possessed you.
Yes, And had we not come to your rescue, your life would have been over before too much longer. Then the spirit would have haunted your brother until he died of fatigue.
You knew that all the way from the start, didn't you?
Thank you, Lady Guji. And thank you for your assistance.
Salt Master. That's what they should call me
Take him to
next.
Get some rest. He's very weak right now, having been possessed for quite a few days.
We'll be on our way then. Come on, Shingo.
Well then.
Miko, would they really have lost their lives if we hadn't gotten involved?
It depends upon the spirit, right?
And if so, why the heck were you so reluctant to help out?
Oh, they would have been fine. I had to scare them a little, though. Otherwise, I hardly think these two lazy rascals would have learned their lesson.
You say you wanted to scare them, but you were just enjoying it the whole time.
So, what was it that possessed Shingo?
You saw it all for yourselves. I'm sure you can figure out what kind of spirit had possessed him.
Doesn't like tofu?
Paimon's got it.
Oni.
It wasn't Oni.
Oni don't like tofu.
Correct. Although it possessed Shingo, it didn't have any ill intentions. As a matter of fact, it actually seemed like it was trying to train Shingo to become bolder.
Because he was tired of seeing that patheticness. In his manliness, he kept screaming about.
Fair enough. But it seemed like it had the opposite effect.
We came in and did the opposite, didn't we?
Tossing salt caused it to temporarily leave Shingo's body. Then, you exhausted its strength by fighting it, so it disappeared. Even if we'd done nothing at all, Shingo would have eventually become too weak for his body to host the spirit, and it would have left of its own accord.
Hold on, Miko.
The book of First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits.
Oh, you mean that they got the incantation from that book? Yes, I know the one.
Actually, that book's the whole reason we came looking for you at the shrine today. Incantations seem really popular right now.
Human beings don't have powers like us yokai. It's quite understandable for them to be interested in incantations to summon the supernatural.
That's not the point. The problem is that the incantations in the book are actually...
Come on, you're the head of the Yae Publishing House. Surely you've taken notice of it before we
people are trying it.
conveyed it to you.
Even then, humans only have so much strength. Even if they do successfully summon a spirit with the incantation, it won't stay with them for very long.
But who wrote this book? And why? What do you think, Traveler?
I'm more curious about Yae's reaction.
Right. Big events in the light novel market should be at the center of her attention, surely.
Lady Yae, I finally found you.
Kuroda, what are you doing here?
Dosta.
I'm here to report on Yae Publishing House's sales for the last month. All the numbers are here. Please take a look.
What? We're losing market share?
Losing?
Yes.
There's a competition?
Overall bestseller, readers' favorite, and trending ranking. We're being beaten in all categories. One book is topping the charts. It's called
And now,
First-Hand Guide to
you finally got
Summoning
Yae's
Spirits.
attention. Whoever the hell wrote this book?
Both of you, back here now!
No, I'm done.
Miko? What is it? You have a really scary look on your face right now.
You know, for a yoga, you sure care about numbers and money.
Things just got serious. A first-hand guide
I'll
to
treat you to
summoning
fried
spirits is
tofu.
an
Now stop
all-round
yelling.
hit.
Define
So now,
serious.
just what is that supposed to mean? I worked extremely hard to promote our latest featured work, and now a rival book comes out of nowhere and steals our thunder.
I'm sure it'll go away in good time, like you said earlier.
I have to come up with a counter plan, and you are going to help
What do you mean
me.
you are going to tell me? Don't boss me around, Yae.
How is this our problem all of a sudden?
Finally, Paimon agrees with me with something.
Paimon, please. Who wrote this book and why?
You.
Don't we think there might be a bigger safety risk here? Oh, am I to take it that the safety of the people...
Yeah, you know, save the nation more than enough.
What just happened?
Nothing's wrong, okay? Come on. We're going to war.
No, it's war?
I'm going to head back and make some preparations.
Yae, I'm here.
Ah, there you are. Let me introduce the team. You've already met Junkichi and Shigeru. Shigeru is an experienced editor, and Junkichi is the author he's partnered with. Junkichi's working through a creative lull at the moment, but all his past works have been very popular with
You
young
really want to
people.
burn the competition to
He's
the ground,
developed
don't
a
you?
distinct and enduringly popular style. Satomi is Yae Publishing House's ace in the hole. Her specialty
Hello,
is that she
ma'am.
can write all kinds of completely different stories and all under different pen names. As for what those names are, they will be teaming up with us to collectively create
our
the novel
secret.
that knocks a first-hand guide to summoning spirits off its perch. So, feeling better about my plan now?
No, I'm feeling more sad about how much of a tryhard you are for this.
Uh-huh. It definitely
Now then, tell me what you found out about readers' preferences.
Alright.
All very true. An original core concept, a fast pace, quality illustrations, and lots of action.
Shonen Jump, baby.
I've followed pretty much all of that, but there's still one question. What are we actually gonna write about?
Before you can answer that question, you have to understand your target audience.
We start with one, though.
Take a first-hand guide to summoning spirits, for example. When I read it, all I find is common knowledge to the Kitsune. But to the general public, it's bursting with new and interesting ideas. As a traveler, there must be a great many things you know that are complete unknowns to the people.
You're gonna use me like this,
Oh, right! So maybe we can take inspiration from our time in Mondstadt and Lille.
I might, just blow this competition out of the park. There's a lot of interesting stuff to say.
That would make it a completely different
Genre, true.
than a first-hand guide to summoning spirits.
Not at all. You don't have to worry so much about how to compete with that book. All you have to do is provide some interesting ideas based on your
Oh, I got
travel
interesting
experiences.
ideas, alright. What am I thinking? Reincarnate in another world, encounters with airborne emergency situations. It's my favorite work today.
Oh, no one would ever go for that, no matter how you tried to play it.
Out of a maximum of 10 points, I'd give that a 9.
Yae. She knows what I'm talking
Is
about.
there really flying emergency food in other worlds? How does it taste?
How do you
How do you
cook it?
cook it?
How do you savor it while it chews down the throat?
It's a strong opening. An easy way to grab the reader's attention. Never underestimate the appeal of culinary-oriented subject matter. Food, after all, is a topic that everyone is interested in.
We always will be, right before she turns into the unknown god.
Good job, little one. You're not only drawing on your own experiences, but it seems you're filtering them through the lens
I'm
of
a
the
genius,
kinds
really.
of light novels you've read in the past. Thoughts from the experts? Are we able to work with this general framework to make an interesting story?
Yeah, we think it works. I tend to overcomplicate the core concept if I'm not careful, so this deals with that problem.
That's good. Okay, we're done with Chapter 1. Let's move on to Chapter 2.
Chapter 2, we're gonna have this as a...
Won't that do for now?
Readers will devour your content
More
a lot
quickly than you think, yeah.
you'd think. If we don't keep delivering the goods now we've caught their attention, all our hard work so far is in vain. Hurry, Chapter 2, let's go. Can't you see that Satomi is waiting?
Alright.
What's wrong with you? You don't look so good.
What a pity. I thought your beginner's luck would carry you a little further before it came to this.
Before it came to what? What's happened?
What's going on?
The bane of our existence. Writer's block. It's your arch nemesis for life, appearing without warning and inflicting a pain worse than death upon the writer. They sell their souls just to get their muse back.
This is about writing books, but I can't help but feel this is a damn soap opera.
Boss, get me a plate of fried tofu, and get some kushikatsu for these two. Just the basic
Woman,
kind
I
will
gave you
do.
chapter 1. This is what you're feeding me? Basic kushikatsu? Yeah, look at me.
Don't worry, this is my treat.
Your treat? Oh, wait a minute. Miko?
Yeah,
We'll be getting paid for all the hard work we're doing, right?
damn straight I
Of
should be.
course, everyone that takes part in the creative process will be paid.
How much pay?
Cool. Then let's press on, shall we?
Paycheck.
Don't
Speaking
give
of
up now.
Mora.
For the- Ooh! Does this mean your inspirations come back?
Took a trip to Liyue. Tour guide. Turned out to be Rex Lapis.
Let's see now. The protagonist arrives in Liyue and befriends a young man who doesn't have the money to pay for anything. Only later do we find out that this young man is none other than Rex Lapis himself.
I actually was out here the whole time to steal my Mora.
With the help of the Qixing and the protection of the Adepti, I am free to roam this vast realm. Is this the kind of cheap thrill that...
Yeah, actually though, I was just kind of making fun of Zhongli behind his back.
I give it a 9.8.
9.8, we're going up in the
Story's
world,
fun
kiddo.
and action-packed with no dark undertones. Also, there are a great many legends about Rex Lapis. I'm sure it will spark the people's curiosity. I, for one, think there's a sizable market for this. Approved.
Alright, let's go to the next.
Let's just hope Zhongli doesn't mind.
Let's write about Inazuma in the 3rd chapter, shall we? I can help with this one. We can use the Vision Hunt Decree or your experience in the Resistance. Any ideas?
Stuff this, come on, let's get up the Division on degree. What about Shogun? Give me the 4th option.
Clearly very closely based on your own personal
Oh, I need more
experience.
food.
That's fine. Since it's something that took place in Inazuma, it might actually be more interesting to readers if it's grounded in the truth.
Still is missing something.
One thing, though. We'll need to rewrite the part about me giving you the omamori.
I thought that was the best bit, though.
Let's change it to... The mysterious Lady Kitsune teaches the protagonist a spell that can make their wishes come true. The protagonist uses this spell to defeat the Raiden Shogun in battle. That should do the trick.
I think instead of defeat, it should be convince the Raiden Shogun to defeat herself in the battle.
Whoa. So we're really going head to head with our rival on this one,
Kitsune.
I suppose so. Once they're done writing the manuscript, I'll write the passage where the protagonist recites the incantation myself.
Are we done then? Do you really think this will be able to beat a
One way to find out, Paimon.
Spirits?
The content is fine. Now we just need to promote it.
How are we gonna do that?
I will contact an artist to make some illustrations. I'm positive they will be at least as good as those in A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits. We'll also need an endorsement on a paper band around the book. I can get the wonderful Ms. Hina to write that.
Tell her I say hi.
She runs a regular Q&A column in That's Life magazine. The people of Inazuma
You really know how to
absolutely
play everyone
adore
and
her.
everything.
You're free to take a break while the creative team is doing their work, but please go by the Yae Publishing House at some point to commission Ms.
Well, I'm supposed
Hina
to talk
for
to the
that
billboard or
recommendation.
Goro. Arisato.
Add a little foreshadowing here. Call back to the first chapter there. Call back via contrast, that is. Plot twist here, obviously. Now, where's the best to explore the central theme?
Good voice acting.
She seems really in the zone.
That's not a disturber. What about my two favorite idiots? And Shigeru and Junkichi.
Don't worry. This story has a very clear narrative structure. Junkichi will definitely be able to work his magic on the writing front.
Oh, yeah! How did it go with that incantation from A First-Hand Guide to
Yeah,
Summoning
actually, though.
Spirits?
We never talked
Did you
about that
manage to make a wish
afterwards.
in the end?
Nope. On the first day, Junkichi couldn't memorize the incantation because it was too long. On the second day, he didn't wake up in time, and midnight came and went. Oh, then, on the third
Third day?
Mr. Shigeru, I thought we agreed not to speak of this.
But I asked, though.
Let me think. What spell does Lady Kitsune teach to the protagonist? Ah, I've got it. I've got to make sure it sounds suitably mysterious.
That is your field, isn't it?
Miss Hina doesn't usually do endorsements, but since it's Lady Guji that's asking, we'll see what we can
Oh,
do.
you know, I can talk to Goro.
Maybe that's why her fans like her so much. I'm getting off topic here. Anyway, if we can get that endorsement from Miss Hina, you'll definitely get an exposure boost at the beginning.
Yeah, good pacing to start
Your
with.
light novels sell well and set a new record for the Yae
Let's take them
Publishing
down
House.
and get me 90% of the commission. You heard that last bit, right?
Good news, everyone. I just received word that your light novel is flying off the shelves. Multiple sales locations are asking when we'll be printing more copies. The
This is
payment
all
will
great,
follow
but
shortly.
Oh, yeah! The whole reason why we made this light novel
it's gotten
is
even
to
more
combat
popular,
the
hasn't it?
influence of We sold a lot of copies, but it doesn't feel like we accomplished our goal. How do we know whether it worked?
Yeah, talk to me.
Oh, don't worry. The change is already underway.
She's scary.
Shh. Listen to what the people around us are talking about. The conversation has already moved on, hasn't it?
Hey guys, have you heard about this latest Kaidan thing doing the rounds? You just need to recite the incantation from A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits at midnight, and your wish will come true!
Oh, that? That's a throwback. That's old news, man. No one's talking about that anymore. The secret spells of Lady Kitsune is the new hit thing. I've already memorized all the
You
incantations.
put incantation. That's what you mean by mysterious back then.
The secret spells of Lady Kitsune? What's that?
You haven't read it yet? Okay, so supposedly, if you recite the spell in there on a moonless night, you'll receive protection of the Kitsune and all the other powerful yokai. They can make any of your wishes come
Yokai
true.
versus a yokai.
I heard that
Well
the
played.
incantations in A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits have weird side effects. This one guy wished for a load of mora and got it, but then one night it all turned to leaves and he developed a high fever.
I would not want to be that guy.
They actually had to use one of the secret spells of Lady Kitsune to get rid of the discomfort. That proves that the incantations in this book are more potent than the ones everyone was trying before. Pretty much everyone I know is desperate to try it out.
Is that when I'll get to see our full fox form?
Well, I better go and prepare too.
Good job.
Well, feeling less worried now?
Can I have a souvenir?
Wow, you're
And what did you roll me into?
Hyman doesn't remember that detail from the brainstorming session.
This is something that will become very important to us further down the line.
A demonstration of.
It's time to move on to the next phase of the plan.
That's a phase 2?
Of course. Behind every book that hits the market lies an author, right?
Don't drag me into this. Don't drag me into this.
His own devices, he might just write another guide to summoning spirits.
Now we're pinpointing him.
Also, we still need to figure out what his motive for writing it was.
Oh, I feel like I'm talking to the Modu, alright.
Exactly. That's what we need to take care of next. Fortunately, I've already managed to identify the author.
That was quick.
He's a failed light novelist named Tomoyuki.
Tomoyuki.
But when we went to ask him about it, he had no recollection whatsoever
Masaka.
of having... Yes, this is another case of possession. Only this time, whoever possessed him actively sought him out. After his novel submission failed, he was walking aimlessly in Araumi. In frustration, he shouted out, "Please, someone, anyone, help me write a truly amazing novel." After that, he lost consciousness.
We saw with the siblings back then.
But the spirit that wrote the book has already left him now, right? So what are we supposed to do?
Simple. It wrote a summoning incantation in the book, didn't it? So we can just use it.
I was saying it'll just come back eventually. But this sounds more quicker.
And you, my little friend, are the perfect candidate for this.
It's too late for
role.
me to back up.
Oh, what are you talking about? The fun's just about to begin.
Alright. What the hell? Wait, what? The Miraculous Adventures of Traveler. Is it the JoJo pose? I'm done.